Hey, Magic on Main Street family, it's Sean.
And Tabitha.
You might have noticed it's been quite a while since we last journeyed together through the wonders of Disney.
Over a year, in fact. We took this time to step back, breathe, and heal.
Like everyone, we've faced our mountains. Mental health, career shifts, financial hurdles. Overall, a lot of loss.
Our support circle changed too. We found ourselves on new paths, saying goodbye to many we journeyed with.
Hosting Magic on Main Street was always a dream, bringing Disney's magic to your ears each week, sharing stories, tips, and laughs. But behind the laughter and Disney trivia, we were also wearing masks, hiding the stress and fatigue.
We're returning to the mic, but we're not the same. We've grown, and we've changed.
Our love for Disney? That's the same. Our excitement for sharing? Absolutely the same. But our energy? It's new, it's real, no more masks, just us and our love for all things Disney.
So expect the segments you love, the news, the history, the food, and the hidden Mickeys.
But also expect new stories, our stories, the ups and the downs.
We're here to share not just as hosts, but as people. People who love Disney, who've missed this community.
Thank you for being part of our journey, for waiting and for returning. But also, we're sorry for leaving you. We hope you understand.
This is Magic on Main Street. Same show, same hosts, same love for Disney.
But with a new energy, our real, raw, unmasked selves.
Welcome back to the magic.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hey everyone, welcome to Magic on Main Street. I'm Sean.
I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Kenzie.
Over the past few years, our little family has lived the Disneyland lifestyle. As an ex-cast member, Magic key holders, and Disney Vacation Club members, we've been surrounding our lives with Disney.
We'll be your one-stop shop for Disneyland and Walt Disney World history and trivia, and all the insider information you could ever ask for on merchandise, food, shows, attractions, and everything else you should know about the parks.
And don't forget the hidden Mickeys.
Our goal is to bring a little magic to your ears each week by sharing our Disney journey with you. This is Magic on Main Street.
And here you may savor the challenge and promise of the future.
Hey everybody! Oh my gosh!
Hello?
Hello? Kenzie, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
She sounds so different than the intro.
I know, it's so funny. Hey everybody, we're back. This is the Magic on Main Street podcast, and I'm Sean.
I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Kenzie.
Oh, what was that?
And I'm Kenzie.
Hey everyone, it's so good to be back. We've been kind of teasing this for a little bit, and we finally did it. We're finally back. So yeah. What's up?
What's up? We got so much to talk about.
So much to talk about. So I'm Sean, that's Tabitha, that's Kenzie. With us as always is Kenzie, but now she's kind of on the show, which is cool. We've transitioned. We have our mascot, Scar the Kitten.
I don't know where.
He's around here somewhere.
He fell behind the couch cushion and panicked and then ran.
But crazy, we have a second mascot. We've got Arthur Morgan Wart McCready with us.
Say hi. I know you know how to make noise.
Arthur is a 1-year-old French bulldog.
Wait. No, not gonna make.
Oh, you make all kinds of noises all day, but you won't do it right now?
Snort 24/7.
Oh, there it is.
There it was.
We got Arthur what?
In April.
So we've had him for a little while. So he's our second mascot for the show. We're so excited to have him with us. He's a good dog.
And he's so happy to be. Look at him. He's just like this has just been his everyday life always.
Well, you can't see that at home, but he's just kind of cuddled up to Tabitha.
Yeah, but hey, wait. One of you take a picture of me, and then we can show it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is like
behind the
scenes. All right. Cool.
He literally looks like he's been recording podcasts every day of his life.
I know, right?
Love it.
Well, let's start the show off the way that we normally do. And then we'll get into kind of like what's been going on. And then we've got a huge show ahead of us. We've got shout outs, birthdays. We're going to catch up with you. Let you know what we've been up to this week in Disney Parks history. We're going to do a lot of news because we're going to kind of backtrack just a little bit. Some merch, Hidden Mickeys with the Kid, food, like always, events and entertainment. And this week we're talking about the Festival of Holidays.
Yay!
It's Christmas time, everybody.
Yeah. These are always, I feel like, the favorite episodes of the year for most people is festival episodes.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, without further ado, let's get into the show.
Magic on Main Street podcast, perfect for Disney fans. Magic on Main Street podcast, talking about Disneyland. Magic on Main Street podcast, for when you're making your Disney plans. Magic on Main Street podcast, Sean and Tabitha will be right back. They're back.
Really, though,
we're back.
We are back.
It's so wild. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been over a year. But first, we're going to do shout outs, and then we'll talk about where we were.
Okay.
Cool. So first up, we want to give a special shout out to Kelsey, Billy,
Aubrey, and Avery.
That's right. The Briz Boys family.
My friends.
They've been so supportive during our off time. They were originally listeners of the show. We became friends after we met up with them in the parks, and they've been so supportive. Billy was helping me find a job. Like Kelsey was trying to help me find a job. Like it was just very supportive
has been
group.
My mental health support for the better part of a year, and I love her to death.
Kelsey's kind of like my spirit animal lately. Everything she says on social media is like what I'm thinking.
Right.
Also want to give a big shout out to Ellen and Randy, who we ran into the parks the other day. Mom and Dad. Randy is actually the man who married us as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So a very special shout out to them. Another special couple of people that we owe a lot to in this transition period of our lives that we'd been going through for the past over a year. Amy Mamers and Kylie. We've done a lot with them over the past year, really strengthened our relationship with them. And they're just great friends and we love them so much. So thank you so much for just being, I don't know, awesome.
Seriously.
Want to give a big shout out to our remaining Patreon subscribers, Hannah Malco and Joy Wilson. Thank you so much for sticking it out with us. We appreciate it. And most of all, you that's listening right now to our mouths talking into these microphones.
I missed you.
We missed you. Thank you so much for like hanging in there and giving us another shot. We know your time is valuable and we want to make sure that we give you the best show possible. And we couldn't do that when we were kind of on our break. So thank you so much for coming back and welcoming us back into your lives. Birthdays.
Happy birthday to
Not yet. Let's see. We've got some celebrity birthdays. Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. He's better known as the Black Panther. I know. Lucy Liu, Britney Spears, Jeff Bridges, Marissa Tomei.
Who's Marissa Tomei? Why do I know the name and I can't get a face?
She's been in a lot of things, but most recently Aunt May in the new Spider-Man movies.
Yes, okay.
Yes. And we wouldn't be here without this one. Walt Disney celebrates his birthday this week.
Walter Elias
Disney. All right. But in our personal lives, my mom just celebrated her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Big 7-0.
Happy birthday.
Your grandmother.
My Grammy. It was her birthday too. They're like, what, a day apart?
A day apart, I think. Yeah. And then our favorite, you just heard her voice, Kaylin Rabbit Music. Kaylin, it was her birthday just a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to you. And our dear friend Crystal Mack, which Kenzie's been hanging out with since she was like 5. She made her some bows and she's just been such a great.
I didn't even know it was her birthday. Happy birthday, Crystal.
Happy birthday. So to all of you,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Mom, Grammy, Kaylin, and Crystal.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All All right.
New Year, same Tabitha who can't say names fast.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to take this time to do just a little bit of a catch up. That song is a lot happier than it should be for this segment.
It's like, this is about to get heavy.
Yeah. And not, we don't need to go too like crazy with this. Just, we want to give you a little bit of who we are and what we've been going through for the past really like 3 years. It's a lot bigger than just this past year. And we tried to give you a show in the midst of it all, and it was not working out very well. So our living situation over the past 3 years has been really chaotic. Yes. We had a really big, crazy, weird thing happen with a house that we had sold. We lost a ton of money that we didn't know that we were going to lose. And so we ended up staying with some folks for a while. Mm-hmm. And though we were very thankful for that, it just didn't work out anymore. Yeah. And then we were finally kind of getting into a good spot. And then I had lost my job.
Yeah.
And I tried something else. And then I got another job. And I lost that job. I got laid off from both of these jobs. And it was
within like a year.
Within a year. So very, very tough time with like careers. And then in the middle of that, we needed to move. So we did. And we moved.
Don't know how we did it.
we were moving to an apartment, but it wasn't ready for us yet.
It was like a 2-month waiting list.
So we ended up staying in an Airbnb for 2 months. With a brand new dog.
With a brand new dog. And then on top of that 2-month waiting list, it ended up being an additional month.
Yeah.
So then we went from an Airbnb to our amazing friends and also Kenzie's aunt and uncle, Michael and Nancy and Ian. And we had a blast with them for a month.
We did. We had a really good time.
We were partying in the backyard. We were hanging out. We were getting our family closer together. And then I lost my job. Come on.
So here we are, both unemployed, moving to a new area because Kenzie, this is really good news. Right, Kenzie?
This is literally the only good news in like this crazy time of our lives.
So Kenzie had auditioned for a performing arts school in Monrovia, California called Duarte, California. We live in Monrovia. In Duarte, California, called California School of the Arts, San Gabriel Valley, CS Arts, San Gabriel Valley. And she wanted to go to perform. She wanted to get into musical theater. And so we looked into the process. She had to do an audition. She had to sing. She had to act.
She had to write a short essay.
Had to write an essay. And she ended up getting in. And so that's the reason we moved to the area that we moved to, because we wanted to get her closer to the school.
And I'm pretty sure you guys knew we were down in Temecula, but we were down there for 10 years.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like we're just going to relocate. We're like, it was 10, like we built our life there for the last 10 years. And then we were like, well, we're moving to LA.
Yeah. So now we're out in the San Gabriel Valley in LA. Kenzie's doing well in school. We have a really cool dog.
I love him.
We've got a new place and a new neighborhood to hang out in.
We love it
I
out
have
here.
So many cool, amazing friends.
You really do. You know so many people now. It's wild.
We're half the distance now to Disneyland. So we're only 35 minutes away now. Mm-hmm. So we've been going quite a bit lately. It's been awesome. Mm-hmm. I have a new job.
Sean got a job.
Oh, wait, hang on. I did get a new job, and it's really good and lucrative, and it's keeping me busy. So
I'm still looking.
Tabitha's still looking. So if anybody's looking for a great community manager or influencer marketing manager or anything like that, social media manager, hit up Tabitha.
You know what? You don't even have to put a title on it. I can do it all.
That's right. She's amazing. But anyway, so there's some good things that are happening lately. We did go through it for a long time. The past year has been very, very difficult. We kind of glossed over it, but if we're being honest, and if you listen to our trailer, we wanted to let you know that like we're going to be more real and authentic and not just, oh, everything's great at Disneyland, which we never really did do that. But even more so now, like, we want to let you know, like, we went through it. My mental health was never so bad as it was over the past year. I had a really hard time. We lost a lot of people in our lives because of
everything.
A lot of things, just a lot of things,
misunderstandings, and just not knowing on both ends. I feel like not just our end, but there's a lot of people that we were friends with. Just there was a huge lack of communication.
Yeah.
And because of that, things were said between groups of people and not said between other groups of people. And it just kind of got messy. And as you get older, you realize sometimes it's easier to just kind of part ways instead of trying to mop up a mess that might not be able to be mopped up.
And that said, like, I don't wish anybody ill will at all. Like, everybody that was in our lives for any point in time, I wish them all the best.
I cherish those memories so much, but I'm ready for new ones.
That's right. So if you're looking for anybody to hang out with in the parks, you know where to find us.
I'm usually eating.
Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at and what we've been up to. We've got a lot of show to get to. So let's get into this week in Disney Parks history.
It's time for This Week in Disneyland History. We talk about things that happened in the past. Like 1928, when Walt Disney's trademark application for Mickey Mouse is filed with the United States Patent Office. Oh my.
Oh my. All right, let's get through these. In 1901, Walter Elias Disney is born to Flora and Elias Disney in their two-story cottage at 1249 Tripp Avenue in a newly developed section of Chicago. They actually changed the address in 1909. I don't know if that's important to anybody, but it changed to 2156 North Tripp Avenue. So if you're ever out there in that neighborhood, you want to look up Walt Disney's childhood home, there it is. The fourth Disney son is named to honor the family's pastor and friend Walter Parr, a preacher at St. Paul Congregational Church located 1 block east and 1 block north of the Disney house. The pastor, in turn, will later name his son Elias after Walt's father.
Oh, that's sweet.
The Disney family will move to Missouri in April 1906, where Walt and his brothers and sister will grow up on a farm in Marceline, but the family will later return to Chicago in 1917.
How cool.
Pretty cool. Happy birthday, Walt. 1955, at Disneyland, the Maxwell House Coffee House opens on Main Street.
Maxwell House?
Yeah, it closed 2 years later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No wonder I don't remember it.
In 1971, the Roy O. Disney, the fourth engine of the Walt Disney World Railroad, named in honor of Walt's brother and business partner, goes into service.
Oh.
In 1985, the city of Anaheim salutes Disneyland on the birthday of Walt Disney with a world record release of 1 million balloons over the park. The 70,000 pounds of helium used is enough to lift 190 people into the air.
That's wild.
Imagine 190 people floating around on balloons.
Above Disneyland.
Get that in your head. Oh, jeez. In 1986, Walt Disney Recognition Day is officially celebrated in the United States.
Aww.
And as well it should.
Is that like his birthday? Is that what day Walt Disney Recognition Day is?
Yeah, on his birthday.
Gotcha.
Yeah. In 2012, that's a pretty big jump. Later in the evening, Disney World debuts a flying, fire-breathing dragon over the skies of the Magic Kingdom to help celebrate the new Fantasyland. The robotic beast appears to fly straight out of fantasy into reality.
Why don't I know anything about this? Disney World.
Disney
that
World.
Makes a lot of sense.
We weren't Disney Worlding yet. It took us a little while.
To Disney World.
In 2019, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, an attraction at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Disney World, has an official opening. Ours opened in January the next year.
Yeah.
January
because we did the cast preview right before.
Yeah.
COVID.
And 2021... as of this day, December 3rd, will now be known as Walt Disney World Day in Orange County, Florida. Orange County and Orlando city leaders make the proclamation on this Friday at Second Harvest Food Bank in honor of the theme park's giant's 50th anniversary. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse also make a special appearance at the event. Through Disney Harvest, Disney collects and distributes more than 823,000 pounds of prepared, unserved food annually and supports Second Harvest, serving more than 40 area nonprofits.
That's wild. That's so much.
Pretty cool.
I love that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's this week in Disney history. We kept it short because we have a lot more to talk about. Up next, it's the news. This just in. Breaking news.
News.
All right. You want to start it off?
Yeah, but I got a little tickle in my throat, so I got to take a quick.
Let's talk about closures then while you're doing that. So let's start with Walt Disney World closures. At Epcot, as part of the ongoing transformation of Epcot through 2023, Heritage Manor is also closed but will return in the future. Art of Disney will operate temporarily from the American Adventure while refurbishment is underway. Heritage Manor will later become the new home for Art of Disney offerings. There are some walkway closures near Spaceship Earth, and pretty exciting, Disney released a new look at Dreamer's Point in World Celebration Gardens, opening December 5th in celebration of Walt's birthday, so coming up this week. The bronze Walt the Dreamer statue we saw back at the D23 Expo, if you saw that in 2022, has been installed, and it's beautiful. It represents Walt Disney when he was imagining ideas for the Florida project and what eventually would become Epcot.
And in true Disney fan fashion, there are already people complaining about it, and I think it looks amazing.
It looks pretty. I like it. You know what the complaint I saw, though? The trees.
I saw the cement backdrop is blocking most of Spaceship Earth.
Well, from that viewpoint.
Yeah.
But the complaints I saw was, it doesn't look like the artist rendering. Well, yeah, because the artist rendering has fully grown trees. It'll take some time for trees to grow.
I don't know if you know how
science
plants work. Stupid.
Oh my gosh. While we're talking about this, I have become a member of countless Disneyland and Walt Disney World Facebook groups.
Oh my gosh.
Listen.
If Sean is ever ignoring you and he's looking at his phone, it's because he is laughing at the people in these groups.
People are awful. People are absolutely terrible and so entitled.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Do yourself a favor.
The magic is gone.
Don't join them. I see the word disappointed about 500 times a day in these groups.
The magic is gone.
The magic is gone.
What I always see.
Anyway, talk about closures at Disneyland.
Disneyland Park, Splash Mountain, obviously has been closed for quite some time, and it will remain closed until TBD when Tiana's Bayou Adventure is set to open. So hopefully, I think the last projection they gave was like late 2024 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
I don't know. I can't wait though.
So
I
excited.
know you can't. That's Kenzie's favorite. So I know.
You answered that in a really weird way. She said, "I'm so excited," and you said, "I know you can't."
I said, "You can't." Listen.
Active listening, not your skill.
Listen. It's my first show back. Leave me alone.
Knocking the cobwebs off.
Mark Twain Riverboat has been closed since September 17th. Still TBD on when that will be reopened.
It doesn't look like they've made much progress on it either.
No.
Wait, what are they trying to do?
They're just refurbishing it, just cleaning it up, painting it up, and all that stuff.
Anything that's broken, all the good stuff. Astro Orbiter closed on the 27th, and that will be down for an undetermined amount of time. And Indiana Jones, you know what? This is just a short one. This is November 27th to 30th. Quick. So maybe by the time you're listening to this, it's already open. You don't even have to worry about that one. And then DCA Incredicoaster is closed until December 1st. So again, another short one. It might be open again once you listen to this. So just keep an eye out. And then Pixar Place Hotel at Disneyland is officially opening January 30th, 2024, which will be the completion of the transformation of the former Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
The renderings are awesome.
The restaurant's already open.
Restaurant's open.
Too. I think we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be cool. I can't wait to stay there.
Yeah.
And see
It's going to be so cool.
Yeah. You sound very loud. Let me adjust you a little bit here.
Why am I so loud?
She looked over at me like, oh my god.
Sorry to blow your eardrums out, folks. So Disneyland and World, both, were experiencing some payment issues. So they put out a statement. This is the one from Disneyland, but it's the same basically for Walt Disney World. We wanted to make sure you're aware that a technical issue with our third-party payment vendor caused a delay in processing pre-authorized payments made through a monthly payment program from November 18th through 27th, 2023. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. We will resume processing monthly payments this week, including charging payment cards for those payments that were due between November 18th and 27th. Depending on the financial institution issuing your payment card, it could take up to 5 business days for this charge to appear in your account. Ours came through this morning, and it should have came through last week.
Yeah, I was mad about it. I was like, maybe they'll just give us a grace period.
They messed up. Maybe they'll just give us a free month.
You know what? This one's on us.
Yeah, right.
Stupid.
We should post that in a Facebook group. We're going to talk about this, but I don't want to because it's all that's been talked about in the world of Disneyland. There was a naked man on It's a Small World.
He was just not naked.
No, he was naked.
He eventually got
He was
naked.
fully nude.
Wait, really?
Yes. It's okay. It started out, he was just walking through the attraction. By the way, this guy
I
was.
saw the video of it.
I
on
saw.
TikTok today.
I keep seeing more and more angles come out. So this guy was on drugs. Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying he was on an acid trip or something.
It was confirmed after he got arrested.
But they didn't say what though, right?
No, they just said illicit substances.
Yeah. So he was positively on drugs. It started out, he got out of the boat and he was wandering around the attraction, clothed.
Pause. Imagine just walking through that, like, as someone on drugs. Like, that's terrifying. It's just a bunch of little dolls everywhere that are singing at you.
You ever see that episode of The Simpsons where they drink the water and they trip out on, it's like they're tripping on acid? Yes. It's basically that. It's that in real life.
So once again, The Simpsons was able to predict something.
They did. They did. So he's walking around the attraction fully clothed. Then he strips down to his underwear, walks around, sits down in.
He was sitting in like the in front of Agrabah little castle thing that's right there, and he was just like chilling.
Yeah. Then he left that area, stripped down fully nude, was wading through the water when they finally captured him.
Captured?
Now, this is the part that's wild. All that is crazy, right? This is the part that's wild. When they catch the guy, they handcuff him, throw a blanket on top of him. He's wigging out, throws the blanket off of him. They carried him from It's a Small World all the way to First Aid, that exit back there.
Not backstage?
No.
Naked?
Through the park, naked. They were literally carrying him by his arms and legs.
And they didn't even like try to drape the blanket?
No, they tried, but he kept waving it off.
Shimmying.
Now the reason is, and this is rumor, but it sounds right. The reason they didn't take him backstage is because there was a high school band behind the gate that was waiting to come on stage.
So instead, just walk him through the countless children that are on stage. I think the high schoolers could have handled the naked man a little bit better than probably toddlers.
You think they would have just moved the band or told them to turn around and said, well...
Because you have to, like, I know that's like the side of Fantasyland, but like you're just walking a naked man through Fantasyland.
Yeah, so they walked him through that corridor, past the teacups, past Alice in Wonderland,
and then around the side
of the castle,
past
Plaza Inn,
past the baby center,
to the First Aid Center, that exit or whatever.
That's wild.
And while we're poking fun at it now,
I was a little worried.
This is not funny. Like the situation,
I was scared for him.
It's kind of funny. I was worried that he was like having a mental break, but then I found out he was on drugs, and now I'm just mad because I'm like, if you're going to do that, don't do that in a place where you can harm somebody or yourself. Yeah. Somebody could have got really hurt.
Yeah, because what if you start freaking out?
Right.
Like, yeah.
So if you partake in stuffs, do it elsewhere. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that at Disneyland. Come on. Anyway, all right, moving on. In good news, fun news, in honor of the new movie, The Marvels, you can meet Carol Danvers, which you always could, Kamala Khan, and Captain Monica Rambeau. They're meeting guests in Avengers Campus in DCA.
I want to meet Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, same.
I like her a lot. Arthur, I needed you to like...
If you hear snoring, it's not Kenzie, it's the dog.
I needed him to talk to them earlier, and now all of a sudden he's just louder than almighty. The Adventureland Treehouse at Disneyland is finally open again. The treehouse is inspired by Walt Disney's Swiss Family Robinson, a tribute to the original treehouse that Walt Disney and his Imagineers built in 1962 for the movie Swiss Family Robinson. Not gonna lie, still a little bit disappointed, but it looks really cool.
No, it looks really cool. And they actually shrunk the footprint of it.
Yeah.
Because that center post that was in between Adventureland and New Orleans Square is gone. It's just that one tree part now.
I had it in my head. I was convinced that they were going to make it like Encanto.
They should have made it Encanto.
But I
But
guess it
it
wouldn't
looks
have
cool.
fit very well, but I get it.
Over in Toontown, Goofy's How to Play Yard reopened with some new interactive elements and a refreshed look. They actually have a cool tarp that covers the like playhouse area that's power line.
Oh yeah, you showed me
cool.
that when we were there the last time.
I love him so much. I love him so much. What the heck?
You sounded like you were in the next town over. Phantasmic is coming back.
Yeah, it is. Not for a
anytime
while,
soon.
but it is coming back.
May 24th, 2024. In July, Disney announced that Phantasmic would remain paused until spring of 2024. When the show returns next year, it won't include the dragon figure, but it will feature new special effects and a new battle scene between Sorcerer Mickey and Maleficent. R.I.P. Mickey.
Yeah, it's a bummer that Murphy's not coming back.
They couldn't get
but
it right.
It's been such a. I mean, that thing has been a nightmare for so long.
Every dragon that they have tried to build at our properties or in Florida that breathes fire, something always happens. Because remember they had that parade one that was breathing fire and that like caught on fire during a parade.
That still
in Disney
goes
World?
in. That goes on.
It's still. But do you remember when it caught on fire?
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just stop trying to make things breathe.
No,
fire.
keep making things breathe fire. That's the coolest. Okay, this one is a personal win for me. I'm actually very excited about this. Disneyland Resort updated their pin trading policies and banned displaying pins on benches.
Sean could not be happier.
No, I could not be happier. So here are the relevant updates that they added to their website. Guest pin trading. Guest pin trading outside of the use of a lanyard will only be permitted in Disneyland Park near Westward Ho Trading Company, as directed by a cast member or a sign with the exact location from park opening to 3 p.m. daily. No more night traders. Fantasyland looked like
A swap meet.
a swap meet, and I hated it. I love Frontierland, and they made it look so trashy. You have to limit the items you bring. You can only have one trading bag, and they have measurements on there. Only use a single trading bag for pin activities. No additional decorations or collateral, meaning no lights, haha, no signage, no displays, none of it. Oh boy.
You're ridiculous.
So I'm really excited about that. And so they made a statement. We regularly evaluate and adjust our policies and operations. Pin trading is a fun, magical activity for our guests, and these updated guidelines will create a designated location near Westward Ho Trading Company in Disneyland Park during specific times, which will enhance the overall guest experience at Disneyland Resort. On top of it being a nuisance and them taking up the benches and putting up a swap meet there, they were really mean.
Yeah.
Not everybody. I'm not going to say it was everybody. But it was a good amount of people. They were really rude. So, anyway. That's pin trading.
A new Avatar attraction was announced at DCA and then not announced.
Yep.
Disney has revealed that the previously announced Avatar experience will be located at Disney California Adventure Theme Park. The announcement came during an IAAPA Lunch and Learn event with Walt Disney Imagineering, but then they took it back. Scott Gustin reported a Disneyland official reached out earlier today to say there was no announcement made on behalf of Disneyland Resort regarding the location of the Avatar experience. It's unclear exactly what was said during the panel or if someone misspoke or someone misheard.
Someone definitely messed up. They were like, Avatar, it's coming to DCA. We didn't say anything.
Any of that. Nope. We've never even heard of Avatar. What's that?
Anyway. All right. In downtown Disney, they put in a new... So they tore down there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on downtown Disney. One, they're putting in a Din Tai Fung, which is our favorite restaurant.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a like gourmet dim sum restaurant. So good. Anyway, they're putting that in. They tore down the theater. Like, they've got all kinds of stuff going on. Well, they tore down the stage down there and they built a new one with a really pretty grass area in front of it. So they're saying, gather with friends and family on the lawn to enjoy live music in the most beautiful setting, surrounded by trees of the downtown Disney district. Dance and sing along to a variety of music, including Motown, rock, jazz, and reggae. In addition, guests can celebrate seasonal acts and specialty performances throughout the year. It's a really pretty area. It's gorgeous. You should go check it out. And one of my favorite bands, the YU Band, has been playing there lately, and as well as in DCA. Just a little plug there.
I would listen.
What?
I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure I'm going to love it so much. But that walk is so far. When you've been in the park all day, I don't want to walk down there.
Yeah, that's true.
My feet. But you know what? Life hacks that we always forget about. Just
The
take
monorail.
The monorail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for decades now, Disneyland has been known to drop down artificial snow.
It's not artificial.
It's Snope.
It's Snope.
But now snow is also going to start falling outside of the park.
Yeah, it just started like a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. So now you don't have to have a Disneyland ticket to experience the holiday magic. So every night, every half hour between November 24th and December 31st from 6 to 10 p.m., there's going to be snow in downtown Disney.
Yeah.
You can see it between restaurants, the Jazz Kitchen and the Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes. So that like open area right there that has like the fountain and stuff in that little spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be so pretty.
Yeah.
Maybe we will take a walk down there. I like when it smells like cinnamon.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Well, you don't know?
I don't smell cinnamon when I snow.
The snow on Main Street.
When you snow?
No, I don't snow. I don't smell cinnamon when it snows fake.
Have you smelled the snow on Main Street?
I mean, I use my nose to breathe. But
I don't know if they still do it, but I remember it used to be like heavily scented with cinnamon.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that Disneyland?
Yeah. Where else would it have been?
I don't know.
You trying to say I go to like Knott's Berry Farm or something?
No.
Disneyland.
All right. Over at DCA, Schmoozy's reopened with a new look and a new register process and alcohol.
There's so many good drinks that I want to try.
So the register is now outside of the location. It's right out front, so you order and then go up to a window instead of going up to the window to order. They also put in some nice new tiles. It looks really pretty. It's cute. And they have alcohol.
I'm excited. Maybe our next trip we'll try something from there and give a little report back on it.
Yeah.
The Disney Imagination Campus is going to be moving from the Blue Sky Cellar, which I have literally never seen open in the 10 years that we've been going.
No.
But it's going to be moving to Beast's Library in the Disney Animation Building. The last day for guests to experience Beast's Library will be on December 10th.
Right. When they announced that, it was amazing how many people just automatically or all of a sudden loved Beast's Library.
Yeah, it was their favorite thing. No, it was not your favorite thing. You like the air conditioning.
Exactly. Where are we? Little Mermaid is now Ariel's Undersea Adventures. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's right. Is now on Genie Plus for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Because that ride is like a 5-minute.
It was always like the thermometer of DCA. Like, how busy is it? Check out
25-minute wait. It's a busy day.
But it's on Genie Plus now. And so what they did is they moved the entrance down a ways, down by where, like, catty corner from Golden Zephyr.
So, like, kind of by where the line for Corndog Castle is, like, behind that
area. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Recently, in the past few days at Disneyland, Asha, or is it Asha?
I think it's Asha.
I haven't seen the movie. We haven't seen the movie yet. Asha from Wish is appearing outside the Royal Hall in Fantasyland.
We should go see that this week and then go
Yeah,
there.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. I've seen that it is not performing well in box office.
My mom said it was good and
But
that she would see it again.
People said it's really good, and it pays tribute to the 100 years of Disney, which was the whole point.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of throwbacks to different properties of Disney.
And my mom had said that when she told me she would see it again, she had said that she's not sure the younger kids would fully get it, but that like it was nice for like the older crowd. So,
Gotcha.
We'll
have to check it out.
So like I wouldn't get it.
No, I think she meant more like because like
Young?
she took Brooklyn. So and Brooklyn is my niece. That's what
7?
So I think she more so meant like she like her age wouldn't get it, but you probably would because you've grown up with Disney. So I don't know. Let's go see it this week.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Disneyland just announced a new SoCal resident ticket deal. It'll run for the first half of 2024, January 2nd to June 2nd. It'll average about $75 per day for a 3-day ticket. Tickets will go on sale December 5th. And then you'll be able to hop on in for the new year, which is super exciting. I have a feeling my mom is going to end up doing that to be able to come to the parks a bit because the last 3-day ticket offer, it was blocked on weekends. You could only go Monday through Thursday. And this one, it's not blocked.
This one, they have weekday tickets that you can't use on Friday,
and
Saturday,
those
Sunday.
Those ones are cheaper,
but
right?
They have weekend ones as well.
Awesome.
No big rumors as far as who's going to be presenting at this, but they have installed the stage for Candlelight Processional.
I was so it felt too early that it was up.
Yeah.
We walked in the other day and I was like, what is this? What is going on? What is this for? Is something happening? And then after I asked like a million questions and was freaking out over it, I was like, oh wait, Candlelight's coming up. It just seems like it's up really soon.
It is up soon, and it really doesn't make sense for them. Well, it makes sense for them, whatever their reason is. It doesn't make sense to me because it's up very early and they staff that stage. There's like 6 cast members that stand in front of it so nobody gets on it.
Yeah. And then
it just seems like a silly waste of resources.
Where the lighting is.
While I say that, good for the cast members because they're making a buck
to just stand there.
Just stand there.
Good for you.
They don't really have to deal with a lot of guests or anything. So
I know, seriously.
All right, well, that is news. That was a lot. But up next is Tabitha's favorite topic. It's merch.
Let's talk about merch. Let's talk about a bunch of cool stuff. Let's talk about merch.
Let's talk about merch. Oh, wait. Actually, I did want to give a shout out because we did talk about Kaylin Rabbit Music, who does some of our jingles. This last one, obviously, that's not Kaylin. That's Cameron James Parker. So give him a follow.
Her voice just got really deep.
It's kind of old news now, but he has a full album that's all Disneyland themed songs. And they're amazing. We listen to them all the way to the parks every once in a while, and they're brilliant. So anyway, merch. This one has been kind of hard to come by. So all 3 Disney Lorcana, the first chapter starter decks, are back in stock at Amazon as of yesterday. So I hope they're still there when you go and look. They're available for pre-order at $16.99 a piece. If you're not aware of what Lorcana is, it's a card game, kind of like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon.
I was so confused because this is my segment.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? Who added this? What is that? So I'm glad you explained because I had no clue what that was.
Well, it is your segment, so take it away.
I just did a few things because I know we have a lot to go over in like the main part of the show tonight. So I did the Trader Sam's Holiday Rum Barrel. They're super cute. They're the normal Trader Sam's tiki mugs that they do, but it's a little red. It's a little red rum barrel that has like little white like decorative pieces around it, and they're actually doing mobile order for it, so you can place a mobile order for Trader Sam's, and there will be signage directing you to, you know, that open lawn that is kind of like between the towers across from Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like an event space right there.
Yeah.
They have 3 tables set up there, and basically your or your order window will pop up, and you go there and you check in for everything, and then you get them, and it's limit 2 per person.
Oh.
And they're $65 a piece. I don't. I know. I was literally gonna say I don't know if I would pay that much because they're not like huge rum barrels.
We did though.
Shh, be quiet.
We bought a Walt Disney tiki mug,
but they were huge tiki mugs. This is
for $75.
The rum barrel is literally like 6 inches.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
It's small.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Huge, but they're small.
That's expensive.
Says the girl that if you open up my cabinet right now, there are a ton of Trader Sam's tiki mugs up there.
It's funny. When we moved and we were unpacking things, I didn't realize how many tiki mugs we had.
We have a
few. Lot.
Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't seem like we've been there that much.
No, but when we go and they're like, do you want the special mug? We're like, yeah, we do.
Of course we do.
So like we have like the Aoa container from like my 21st birthday. And then we have there was 2 different fish. There was a green one and a gold one that was like special edition. So of course we had to get both of them because, we are hosting so many tiki parties in our house all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. And then 2 popcorn buckets. Well, actually 3 popcorn buckets that are out right now. There's the Wish Valentino popcorn bucket. It's the little goat from Wish. Super cute. Every single time we've been walking past a popcorn stand recently, I've just like been making eyes at him because he's adorable. He's super cute. So that kind of made me excited to see Wish too because that little guy looks really cute.
Yeah, he is cute. Valentino.
And then there are...
No, wait.
Yeah, Valentino.
Yeah, Valentino, yeah.
And then there's 2 Christmas popcorn buckets out right now. There's the gold music box popcorn tin, similar to the one that came out last year. I'm more partial to the one that I got. One of the cast members that we were talking to had said that it plays 2 songs, but I don't see any information online about it playing 2 songs. The only song it tells me that it plays is Jingle Bells, which that's cool. I love that. But my red one from last year plays the Christmas Fantasy Parade
which
song,
is better.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I still think it's really cute. I want to kind of go like look at it and play with it myself and see if there are 2 songs because I don't see anything about 2 songs anywhere. But if there is 2 songs, then that would be kind of cool. $29.75, limit 2 per person for those ones. And then same with the Mickey Mouse Toy Soldier popcorn bucket. That one is also $29.75. Those are limit 2 per person. Those ones are super cute also. I just got one from my mom. And Sean noticed that there's a little... Excuse me, I had a little tickle. There's a little feather on his cap that you can stand up, and it's so cute.
Yeah, I feel like when they came out, and even still when I see people posting pictures of them, the feather's laying flat on his hat. I'm like, put it up. I don't think they realize that you can put it up.
Put it up! And then moving on to a headband that I saw today, a Mickey ear headband. The Play in the Park set that they did? It's the teal... Loungefly that had like there's the little like Mad Hatter on it and there's the hitchhiking ghosts. Like they have like all these different like characters that are in the park all over the design. They have a headband that matches that now that's got like a big old pink like I want to say it's like a tulle bow in the middle. Super cute. $34.99 for that one. So that one is a little bit pricier, but it is the leather ears with the tulle bow. So that's usually why those ones are a little bit more. And then I really like this Spirit jersey, and I don't even want to talk about it because of how expensive it is.
It is pretty cute.
They have the new Cinderella Castle black and white Spirit jersey, but it's got the like fuzzy material on the lower half and on the sleeves. It's really nice. It's $99.99.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But I mean, you get 20% off, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper than that if you have a key or 15%, depending on what level you're at. But
right,
it's so cute. But $100 for a Spirit jersey is pushing it. And then International Festival of the Arts at Epcot, their Spirit jersey is gray and gold, and all of the winter Spirit jerseys they're doing right now all have the like fuzzy lower half, which I like it. I don't think I have any that are like that, so I kind of want to get one of them one of these times.
I don't know if I could wear that. It feels so heavy.
I like it. Especially, it's been like super chilly at night recently, so I feel like that would help like when it feels like the wind is just cutting through you.
Yeah.
So I really want to get one of those. The Epcot one is really nice with the silvers and grays and golds. It looks really, really good together. And then there is a few more bits of merch, but we'll go over those when we talk about festival and holidays.
Yeah, that was a lot of merch. No, it wasn't. There's a lot more a lot more merch to come. Mushmouth over here. There's a lot more merch to come. But for now, it's Hidden Mickeys with the Kid.
It's time for Hidden Mickey of the Week. Looking everywhere, Kenzie's here to share the Hidden Mickey of the Week.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
So different.
It's so weird.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Forgot where I was for a second.
So this is Hidden Mickeys with the Kid. You're the kid. So now you talk about a Hidden Mickey. It's been a while.
Yeah. I forgot. I know how to start it. I just forgot a little bit. So this Hidden Mickey is in the Grand Californian.
Uh-huh.
It is on the Gingerbread House.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we
Hotel.
just saw that the other day.
Yes, we did.
It's
it was
gorgeous.
so gorgeous. So on this Hidden Mickey, it's on, if you're looking at the front of the house, it's on like the little fence surrounding the hotel.
Okay.
And on the right side of the fence, there's a bunch of icing, and there's a Hidden Mickey made out of the icing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But
wait, there's more.
There's 24 more that you guys can find.
Oh, geez.
I encourage you to find.
So if you do find them, take a picture and send them to us on Instagram at Magic on Main Pod. That's awesome.
There's another little, it's not a Hidden Mickey, but it's a hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden
Oh,
monkey.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Hidden monkey. Did you make yourself laugh?
Yeah. No, I had to breathe. This is Constance the monkey.
Yeah.
And they hide her in the attic during Haunted Mansion holiday every year.
Okay.
So this year, she is like at the very end, like when you're about to go out of the attic, she is on the right side.
Okay.
And is he a snake?
Yeah, it's
the
a
big
snake.
thing that like he eats all the presents.
Yeah.
She's like right next to him. No, she's right next to his little tail.
Yeah.
Christmas tree thing.
If you've never seen this,
you're gonna be real confused.
Yeah. You're like, who is this monkey that she's talking about? So there's a how big is it? Probably like 8-inch monkey.
Yeah.
That's dressed like Constance. So it's in a wedding gown. It's got a little red
beating
heart. And they hide it throughout the mansion or in the mansion attic during the holidays. And so you have to be sitting on the right side to be able to see it this time.
You could see it with that. You could see it while sitting.
It's
on the
really
left.
hard.
It is?
Isn't it?
Kenzie's like, oh, sorry, I don't know that struggle. I can find things so easily.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I do Hidden Mickey with the Kid.
Comes with the name.
But yeah, it's there and it's super cute. But yeah, so Kenzie found it and she was super stoked about it.
If they ever, I doubt they will, but if they ever come out with like a little stuffed animal of her, that's coming home with me.
You're coming home with me. That would be so cute.
That would be cute.
Or not even just like a stuffed animal, like exactly what they put in the Haunted Mansion. I would want that.
I bet we could make one.
Going back to the gingerbread house. Did you want to go over the facts of the house while we're talking about it?
Sure. So the house is 7 feet tall.
It's big.
And 12 feet wide.
Jeez.
Like, what? And the wooden infrastructure is 700 pounds.
Jeez.
How did they get that in there?
In pieces.
Whew.
And like I said, there are 25 Hidden Mickeys. I gave you one, so you have to go find the other 24.
Right.
And so the ingredients are also insane. 600 pounds of gingerbread.
Oh my gosh.
600 pounds of powdered sugar.
Wow.
Another 250 pounds of fondant.
Wow.
That's a lot. I love fondant. I could eat all 250 pounds. 1,152 eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah. And then a whole entire pound of pixie dust.
That's a lot. That's how they get it in there.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's some good facts. Thanks for that.
Of course.
All right. Well, thanks for that, Hidden Mickey.
Of course.
And we'll see you in a minute.
In 1 minute.
1 minute. That was Hidden Mickeys with the Kid. Up next, it's food.
Disney food.
Food. There's a new restaurant that just opened not too long ago.
Two new restaurants.
Two new restaurants. The first one is the Palm Breeze Bar at the Villas at Disneyland Hotel. That officially opened up on November 2nd. They've got shareables, salads, sandwiches, a good pizza menu, and a decent amount of mocktails and cocktails. And everybody's saying it's phenomenal.
I kind of want to try to go next week because we're going to be at the Disneyland Hotel visiting our friend Nancy for her birthday.
That's right.
So we should try and check it out. Also, Great Maple.
Well, no, before that, they opened up the lounge at Disneyland Hotel. I forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah.
They just kind of quietly opened that up, didn't tell anybody.
Shh, here it goes.
So it's basically where the lobby of Steakhouse 55 was. But yeah, it's just this cute little bar that serves food and drinks, and well,
I really miss Steakhouse 55. They had really good food there. We went one year for Easter, and we had a wonderful brunch.
Yeah, I miss that place.
I know. Steakhouse 71 was good.
It was
when
good.
We went to Florida.
It was good.
And I like that they have seasonal changes that they make, so that's pretty cool. But it's not home.
Yeah.
But like I was saying before, Great Maple is open at Pixar Place Hotel. It looks really good. So the little rundown for it: enjoy modern American comfort food with an element of fun made from the highest quality of seasonal ingredients while dining in a stylish atmosphere.
It is very stylish.
Yeah, so their menu is a little bit unique. They have an all-day menu. You can order breakfast, lunch, dinner, cocktails any time of day. So a couple of highlights from the list: Cajun shrimp and cheddar biscuit Benedict, soda pop braised baby back ribs, charred cauliflower hummus, maple pecan crusted salmon, and buttermilk fried chicken and maple bacon donuts are just some of the amazing menu items. I want to try like everything.
Yeah, and it's like a really like bright atmosphere. It's not very like themed.
But sometimes like you don't need it. Like when the food is able to like speak for itself, you don't need it to be like heavily themed, you know?
Yeah.
And then cocktails, they have a bunch of craft cocktails, including a signature take on the old fashioned with bacon washed bourbon and the blood orange margarita with a spicy salt rim, which that's right up my alley. So you can have breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast, whatever you want. You could choose anything from the menu. So maybe we'll check that out soon too.
That's why that sounds so familiar.
What?
I was just looking for some pictures. Great Maple is a chain.
Oh.
How weird is that?
I hadn't did they act? Was that whoopsie?
No, it's part of a chain. So they've got one at Disneyland Resort, obviously. They've got one in Newport Beach at Fashion Island, one in the Paseo at Pasadena, and one in Hillcrest in San Diego.
What? Oh,
yeah, it's the same one.
Oh my. Okay, this makes so much sense now. Okay, I used to. Yeah, people would talk about going to the one in Hillcrest all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now I'm even more excited.
What else? This is food technically, but it's the holidays, which means the candy cane schedule has been released. So you can find it. You can find candy canes. They're hand pulled. They're very exclusive. They're hard to come by. You got to get in line early. They're what, $20 a piece?
They're
I believe.
up there, but they're large.
They're big, and they're hand pulled, which is kind of cool. So you can find them. Write this down. In Candy Palace at Disneyland on December 3rd, 5th, 10th, 12th, 17th, 19th, and 24th, or at Trolley Treats, if you miss it on those days, on December 4th, 6th, 11th, 13th, 18th, 20th, and 25th. So essentially, if you're at Disneyland Resort on any of those days, which is December 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 24th, or 25th, if you have reservations for any of those days and you want a candy cane, go get in line.
Rope drop.
Rope drop that.
You guys want to know something?
What?
I had no idea this was a thing until this year.
No way.
That's so wild.
People go crazy for these. It's the same as the gingerbread cookies.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's worse.
Yeah.
Because gingerbread cookies
bunch.
are available a lot. And you can also mobile order gingerbread cookies, which you can't do with the candy canes, obviously.
No, those you have to be there at rope drop, be there like in line at Candy Palace, like hoping and praying and wishing on a star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on though, don't miss the celebration potato at Troubadour Tavern in Fantasyland.
I've been called that since high school.
Stupid. It's a freshly baked potato filled with pulled smoked turkey, whipped cream cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce. Oh my god, I hiccuped. I'm sorry. Gravy and fried onions for $10.49.
Which is actually kind of a steal.
I feel like I have had so much Thanksgiving stuff. I can't imagine eating anything else.
Yeah, but that's available till January 9th.
That's a long
It
time.
sounds delicious.
That's well, holidays end what? Is that when the
7th.
holidays end? Oh, so you get 2 days after?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Keeping it going. Speaking of holiday sandwiches or holiday treats, they have a Thanksmas sandwich, which is at Jolly Holiday for $14.99. You get a oven roasted turkey breast, gravy, stuffing, and cranberry sauce on rustic bread, served with house-made chips.
That's your kind of sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And then something that might be devastating to some people, I know it was devastating to our lovely friend Mamers, the Choco Smash candy bar at Pim's is gone.
I am so sad.
Are you?
Yes, that was my favorite thing.
And we haven't had one in a really long time.
I know.
I'm sorry. But it was replaced with, well, doesn't make Kenzie happy. She doesn't like cake. Choco Smash cake slice. It looks delightful. It's a brownie slice and then a layer of peanut butter, a layer of caramel that has like Rice Krispies in it, and then a piece of vanilla cake, and then more chocolate, another piece of vanilla cake, more caramel, more brownie. I'm gonna try it.
It looks good. I wish I had a sound effect that was like nom 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 nom.
I can make one. And it's only $8.99.
If I tried it, it would be such a waste.
Well, you're gonna try it. She doesn't like cake.
Yeah, but what if you enjoyed it?
I've never enjoyed cake.
Dang.
That's not saying you'll never enjoy
That's
cake.
not true. You enjoy red velvet cake.
That's true.
But that's cream cheese frosting. Is that cream cheese frosting?
There's no frosting.
Oh, then I will enjoy it. I hate frosting.
So do I. I can't stand frosting.
There's no frosting. There, around the outside of it is a chocolate ganache that's like holding it together like a candy bar, but there's no frosting on it.
So it's like.
Did you look at the picture I sent?
Yes.
Yes, totally. Look at it real quick.
No, I did, guys.
It looks pretty good, actually. And I don't like cake either, but it doesn't have like frosting on it.
Did they try to like make the candy bar a cake?
Yes.
Yeah, so the problem was the candy bar wasn't very like single serving friendly. So they wanted something with the same flavors that was cheaper and easier for just like a treat for one person.
Like one person friendly.
Yeah. So it looks delightful, and I'm gonna try it.
We'll have
next
to
time we
try
go.
it and report back to you.
I'll get a slice this weekend, and I'll bring you home one.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's food. That was a good amount of food. Up next, it's entertainment and events.
Entertainment, events, entertainment and events, entertainment, events, entertainment and events, entertainment, events, entertainment and events, entertainment and events. Here we go, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, entertainment and events coming soon, and we'll talk about this at length at a later date. But for the sake of time, we'll just let you know that the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, or FARTS, returns January 12th, 2024.
The Disney After Hours events are returning to Disney World in January, starting January 10th at Disney's Hollywood Studios, January 11th at Magic Kingdom, and February 2nd at Epcot. The event includes an extra 3 hours in the parks after normal close, unlimited popcorn, ice cream novelties, select beverages are all included in the cost of your ticket, which is super awesome. Disney also announced Enchantment will return to Magic Kingdom After Hours events. The show, which was shown at Magic Kingdom Park during Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, makes its surprising return and will be exclusive to After Hours at Magic Kingdom. Guests arriving early on event nights will have the opportunity to see both Happily Ever After, currently showing during regular park hours, and Enchantment during the After Hours event, which that's super awesome.
Cool. Similarly, they did announce that Moonlight Madness is coming back for Disney for DVC members.
Yeah.
There's no details on it yet, but it will be coming back and soon.
That's all the website says. After I just looked at it recently, it just says expect more information soon. Okay.
All right, Disneyland Resort has confirmed that The Tale of the Lion King will permanently close after its final performance on January 7th, 2024. So if you haven't seen it yet, or if it's been a while since you've seen it, now's the time to go see it. We just saw it recently, and it's still just as amazing as the first time we saw it. It's so good, such a good production. So yeah, if you get a chance, go check it out.
It's really good. I'm sad that it's leaving.
I know.
I wish they would bring the one from Florida over.
Festival of the Lion King is the jam.
It'd be cool.
I've never seen it.
And oh, you haven't, have you? No, you didn't.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
It looks like we gotta go back.
Yep.
Christmas time entertainment in the parks. At Disneyland, a Christmas fantasy parade has started officially. Beloved Disney characters join Santa Claus for a merry musical celebration heading your way down Main Street, USA. There's 2 showings every day, 3:30 and 6:30, and that'll be running through January 7th. It's a Small World holiday. Celebrate the splendor of the season with a festive Yuletide take on the classic attraction during the holidays at Disneyland Resort. Believe in Believe in holiday magic fireworks spectacular. Behold the magic of the holidays as festive fireworks, stirring music, and sprinkling of snow bring the season to life. 9:30 nightly, weather permitting, through January 7th. And then Wintertime Enchantment at Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle. Celebrate the season with themed entertainment, food, and... Wait, what?
What?
That threw me off, the themed food and festivity. I added those together. So, yeah, just celebrate with themed entertainment. There is also, obviously, themed foods and festivities throughout the park, 7:30, 8:30 nightly through January 7th.
And, of course, Haunted Mansion Holiday, which has been going for a while.
It lives here now.
Yeah. At DCA, they've got World of Color, Season of Light. Share the wonder as water, light, story, and song are transformed into pure holiday magic. 9 o'clock and 10:15 nightly through January 7th, 2024. Over in Florida at Magic Kingdom, new Frozen holiday surprise. Gather around Cinderella Castle for a dazzling new experience that will illuminate the castle like never before. Featuring Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Kristoff, and the Snowgies? Sure. Check it out during regular park hours or at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And then they've got Jingle Cruise during the holiday season. The beloved Jungle Cruise undergoes a Yuletide transformation. It's a festive yet familiar adventure from stern to stern. How come we don't do that at ours anymore? They did it like once, right?
Yeah. I don't know why. That's weird. Epcot has International Festival of the Holidays presented by Advent Health. Be immersed in the wondrous sights, sounds, and flavors of the season from November 24th through December 30th. Savor treasured recipes from around the world. Candlelight processional also at Epcot. Hear the stirring story of Christmas presented by a celebrity narrator accompanied by an orchestra and massed choir. Meet Santa Claus at the Odyssey Pavilion. Get in the holiday spirit by joining Santa Claus in his snow-covered sleigh from November 24th to December 24th. Living with the land, glimmering green... That's a hard thing to say. Glimmering greenhouses. Celebrate the most bountiful time of the year on a special voyage through greenhouses glimmering with dazzling lights, November 24th through December 30th. And more holiday entertainment. Watch as holiday storytellers bring beloved traditions such as Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Lunar New Year, and more to life. Witness stories told through music and dance with performers in traditional costumes November 24th through December 30th.
Over at Animal Kingdom, there's the Merry Menagerie. See Discovery Island come to life with an artisan-sculpted puppets of Arctic animals like penguins, reindeer, foxes, and polar bears. The Tree of Life Awakenings Holiday Edition. Watch in awe as the park's magnificent icon shimmers and sparkles each evening, accompanied by a heartwarming musical score. Experiences begin at dusk and is subject to change. And then meet favorite Disney pals at Adventurers Outpost. Pose for a photo with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse all decked out in their holiday attire.
Cute. Hollywood Studios. For the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration. Enjoy an unforgettable holiday finale featuring everyone's favorite snowman, Olaf. Sunset Season's greetings. Gaze in wonder as the Hollywood Tower Hotel is transformed nightly with holiday projections. Minnie's Holiday Dine at Hollywood and Vine. See Minnie Mouse and her pals during an oh-so-merry meal. Advanced reservations are strongly recommended. And Toy Story Land characters in holiday attire. See some Pixar pals decked out for the season.
Awesome. And as far as like movies and TV shows, Pixar released a teaser trailer for Inside Out 2. I don't know if you guys saw that. We did. And it is basically the story of Kenzie. Oh. No, but I mean, truthfully, it's the story of a teenage girl who's dealing with new emotions. There's going to be some new characters, it looks like anxiety. Good times. Also, Frozen 4 is possibly in the works. Disney CEO Bob Iger revealed Frozen 4 might be in the works during an interview on Good Morning America. Frozen 3 was announced earlier this year. And then Iger said, Frozen 3 is in the works, and there might be a Frozen 4 in the works, too.
I was so confused.
And we're staring at each other like,
there wasn't a
we
Frozen
never saw
3.
The third one. What did we miss?
Caught you off guard. And then during Tim Allen's appearance on Fallon Tonight recently, he said, oh, wait, hang on. Going back. Frozen 4 might be in the works, too. Back in February, Bob Iger also announced Frozen 3 is in the works, along with Zootopia 2, Kenzie.
Yippee!
Yeah. And Toy Story 5.
Stop it.
What?
I know.
Another?
I know.
What?
I know. Could be good, though.
I didn't even like the fourth one.
I didn't love the fourth one. I enjoyed it. It was a fine movie. But to back that up, during Tim Allen's appearance on Fallon Tonight, he said Disney has already reached out to him and Tom Hanks about reprising their roles as Buzz and Woody in Toy Story 5.
Let those poor toys rest. Ending it at 3 was perfect.
Yeah.
It was such a cute ending. It wrapped up the storylines. 4 was we've discussed my beef with 4 before, so I don't need to get into that anymore. I don't like that movie.
Is it going to be the story of Woody and his journey outside of the house?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Because they reached out to
Bo Peep?
They reached out to both of them, to Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. So obviously,
They're
Buzz
reunited.
is gonna have like a bit in it. So Buzz and I don't know. I don't get it.
We'll see. Pixar's Elio is being pushed from March 1st, 2024 to June 13th, 2025. That strike was no joke. And then similarly, Disney's Snow White has been pushed from March 22nd, 2024 to March 21st, 2025, a full year later.
It hasn't even come out, and I already have beef with it.
I have major beef with this Snow White movie, mainly because of Rachel Zegler.
Oh, that's your beef?
Yes.
My beef is the Seven Dwarfs.
Why?
Because, how would I call them? Why am I cutting in and out? What would I call them?
Dwarfs?
Dwarfs?
No, like the real people.
The actors?
Oh, yeah. Like little people?
Yeah, smaller people. They already don't have enough acting opportunities, and then they have 6 of the 7 dwarves be average height people.
Are they?
They are?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's my big fat beef with Snow White.
That's fair.
What's your beef with Rachel Zegler?
She's been nothing but a...
Princess.
No, I wouldn't say princess.
She's said nothing but bad things about Snow White.
She's been bashing Disney and Snow White the whole time.
Why?
She's never even seen the movie.
No, and she called...
What?
Like, I get that the original Snow White story is a little odd because the prince is older than Snow White and she was asleep and he kissed her. Like, there's odd things about it. But to get a
movie
role...
was made in 1937.
Well, the story was made in the...
It's a Hans...
The ones.
That's
Like,
the 1D1.
But like I get it. I understand that. But if you're given this role, this epic, iconic role, and all you can do is badmouth the people that gave it to you and the story that it was found, that its foundation is from, like, how dare you? I don't support her.
So we're boycotting Snow White.
I don't want to make her any more money than she has.
Boycott Snow White. You heard it here first.
Anyway. All right. That's events and entertainment. Up next, it's our last trip.
I know we'll be back again soon. I'm already daydreaming in my room. Sometimes to enjoy today, just start thinking of yesterday. Our last trip. Our last trip. I can't stop thinking about the time we shared on our last trip.
We have had many last trips since we last spoke.
I was looking through the notes and I was like, this is every trip.
Yeah, so just a little recap of some of the things that we encountered over the last couple trips. We spent some time with some really great people. Again, we spent some time with Randy and Ellen, which we hadn't seen them in so long, and so we saw them. And then we met a couple, and I can't remember their names.
The ones who were sitting with us before
Mostly Kosher.
That were friends with Randy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember the names, but they were lovely people. Anyway.
I thought you were talking, because we met somebody like the week before. It was Natalie, and I can't remember his name. But me and Natalie are friends on Instagram now. We like each other's Instagram.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we met a couple there. They were really cool. We spent time with Randy and Ellen, a couple of their friends. Nancy showed up to meet with us, which is, again, Kenzie's aunt, which you'll be hearing.
Also my bestie.
Yeah, you'll be hearing a lot about her because we've been hanging out with her a lot.
We bullied her. Well, no, we didn't bully. We heavily influenced.
We bullied her into getting a Disney
heavily
pass.
Influenced, but she goes.
She goes a lot. She goes by herself.
Yeah, and we're going for her birthday is next week, December 6th. Preemptive happy birthday. So we're going the following weekend for a Disney trip for her birthday.
Yeah. And then also Amy showed up, which we've been spending a lot of time with Amy, which is great. We actually spent Thanksgiving with her and Kylie. It was so much fun. So that's who we ran into. Merch, we saw the holiday items, the Mickey popcorn bucket, the Donald sipper. There's an Olaf bottle topper that we saw. We already talked about the Valentino
the
popcorn
Jingle
bucket.
Bell bottle toppers too. The little Jingle Bell things.
And then, yeah, that was pretty much it for that. We didn't do any attractions.
We didn't. But we did watch 3 of Mostly Kosher's sets because they are our favorite Festival of the Holiday performers.
Yeah, we'll talk about them more in the main topic. But yeah, we had some good times. Haven't really been doing a lot of attractions. It's more just kind of like taking in the sights and the environment of it's Christmas time. But this last trip we took, we spent it was just the 3 of us, Kenzie, Tabitha, and I. And we had made it a point to see the Santas of the resort. So you can actually visit Santa Claus at Pooh Corner in Disneyland.
Redwood Creek
Challenge Trail. Why do I was going to say Wilderness Lodge. That's funny. I don't know. Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And then we also saw Santa at the Grand Californian in the lobby. We got some Christmas pictures. We took pictures in front of the Christmas tree at Disneyland. We saw Mickey and Minnie in their festive holiday outfits. So really a lot of really good stuff.
We got lots of good pictures.
A lot of really good
pictures. For our
pictures.
Christmas card.
You designed a Christmas card on the way home from the park, which was
You guys
fun.
want a Christmas card? Send me a message on Instagram. Send me your...
Literally, seriously, if you guys want a Christmas card from us, just shoot us an Instagram message at Magic on Main Pod. We'll send you a Christmas card.
Yeah, just send your address.
Send us your address. Would love to send that out. So that was our last trip. Want to keep it short just for the sake of time. We're already pushing over an hour, so I want to make sure that we respect your time. So we're going to get into our main topic in just a moment. I didn't mean to push that button. I meant to push this. All right. So our main topic is Festival of Holidays.
Woohoo!
You will find the Festival of Holidays at Disney California Adventure Park in California, Anaheim specifically, at the Disneyland Resort. It's a hoot of a time. Disney does great with Christmas time at Disneyland, but DCA is the spot for holidays. They celebrate a lot of different cultures and celebrate in a way that is a lot different than just Christmas. So, what do we want to talk about first? Merch, entertainment, food and drink?
Entertainment.
Let's talk about entertainment. So, let's save the best for last. Let's start, though, with Mickey's Happy Holidays. So, dance along with Mickey Mouse and pals to the magically merry rhythms of the holiday toy drummers. I have not seen this.
No. Where does that even happen?
I don't know.
Around
town.
I think it's at the little plaza area by Little Mermaid.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
I'm usually right.
Disney character sightings, including Mirabelle from Disney's animated film Encanto. You'll see her over in the Plaza de Familia still, right?
No?
Mm-mm. Where?
Maybe.
We're not off to a great start.
No. I'm thinking Dia de los Muertos when she was over at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah. No. The Plaza de Familia.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. I just got a little...
You're good. The Spirited Blue 13 Dance Company celebrates Diwali with traditional dances during an unforgettable Bollywood party. And it is really cool.
It's so fun.
We got to see them one of the last trips we took. And it's high energy, man. It is high energy.
I never have that much energy.
Okay.
Fat Cat Swinger is on the main stage.
They're back.
They're good. They're
put
on
great.
A good show.
They do put on a good show.
They used to be my favorite.
They used to be my favorite too.
Got taken down.
I know. They're still up there though.
Yeah.
They're still up there. And then there's the magic of the mistletoes, celebrating Christmas and the spirit of Kwanzaa.
They are over by the wine bar where Mostly Kosher used to be.
Yeah. It's an a cappella vocal ensemble reimagining holiday hits with rhythm and soul.
And Tina and the Sounds of Celebration.
They're a hoot.
Powerhouse vocalist Tina and her dynamic musicians perform holiday tunes in an uplifting repertoire of salsa, merengue, cumbia, and rock latino.
Yeah, they
play on the main stage too.
Yeah, they're on the main stage, and they are comprised of a lot of different cultures. I heard Mexico, Panama, I think.
Yeah, Mexico,
Brazil,
Panama, Dominican
Republic,
Puerto
Rico, like all kinds of Latin vibes going on. When we were walking by towards the end of their set, they were singing Suavemente, which is
the people's anthem.
The people's anthem. I think everybody knows that song.
You don't even have to know Spanish.
Yeah. What else? The holiday toy drummers march to their own beat while drumming up smiles wherever they go.
I love drum puns.
Oh, puns. Yeah, no, really good. But all of these are great, and I'm glad that they're there. But there's one group that has captured our hearts and our smiles, mainly because Tabitha and I both have a crush on one of the lead singers of the group.
We really do. It's so bad.
He is one of the dreamiest people I've ever seen in my life.
He's got that charisma.
He's got the Riz.
The Riz, if you will.
The Riz. Kenzie's not paying attention, or else
she's being the social media manager
crucified
right
us just now.
Oh yeah, I don't think we made that announcement. Kenzie's our new social media manager.
Oh yeah, we're teaching her work ethic.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither did we.
I was gonna say,
just typed out something and then added some random. Not a random song. It was the Steamboat Willie whistle, but
nice.
See, that's literally all it takes to become a social media manager.
That's right. Some words, some music, some hashtags, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. No, make it go viral.
No, yeah, is it viral?
It was a story, guys.
Is it viral?
Make it go viral.
Anyway, so back to my future husband.
Oh, yours.
His name is, I always mess up his name.
It's because it's Hebrew.
Liav?
Sure.
Liav Sofer. He is one of the, so it's Mostly Kosher is basically two groups. One is Liav. I can't remember the name of the other one, but one version has a trombone. And I want to say the lead singer does drag. And then the other one is the one I'm talking about, Liav, who's so handsome. And they do, so we saw them 3 times in a row recently. And they have, a lead singer, they've got an accordionist, a drummer,
a typical klezmer
fiddle
band.
player, and a clarinet player. So they are... they honor Hanukkah with an eclectic blend of musical styles from klezmer and jazz to Latin and rock and R&B.
Yeah, they tell a little story too as they're going through their songs about where the different influences came into like Hebrew culture and song and prayer and dance. It's
really funny too because I think a lot of people associate Hanukkah with the dreidel song.
And they play like a second
and
of
they
that, and like,
they actually make fun of it and kind of mockingly
everybody knows
play.
that song.
Everybody knows the dreidel song, so they mockingly play the dreidel song. Yeah, so they play it in a very high energy fashion, and it's kind of fun. But you know, the band is great. They're very charismatic. It's really great music. It's a very good blend of different musical styles, and it just keeps you going. It's such a bummer that the sets are so short.
I hate it.
They're like 15 minutes.
I want them to be hours.
I want them to be hours long. They're so great. But anyway, that's Mostly Kosher. If you get a chance, they are actually in Hollywood Studios.
They got a new
the Hollywood
stage
Backlot
this year.
Yeah, it's a stage just for them. They outgrew their other one. Their crowds were getting too big. So if you go to the Hollywood backlot, bless you.
Thank you.
You'll see them. Jeez.
So sorry.
Over by the food truck where you would see like
Studio Catering Co.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Where Carol Danvers used to be, where they have the Sanderson sisters during Oogie Boogie Bash, tucked back where the arcade was during Tron and Mad Tea Party, which we miss, R.I.P.
Oh, God, we've been talking about that a lot lately.
Yeah. All right, talk about the merch.
There is quite a bit of merch for Festival of the Holidays.
Festival of Holidays.
It's not Festival of the Holidays?
It's Festival of Holidays. It's the Disney Festival of Holidays.
So the is only in Epcot?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can get that in my mind.
I can't.
Maybe. We appreciate your honesty.
I will berate you every time you say it wrong.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, on to all of the merch for Festival of Holidays.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier, but they do have a spirit jersey. It's a red Festival of Holidays spirit jersey that has that lower fuzzy half that I was talking about. But they've also done a throw blanket that is Spirit Jersey brand that is that same sort of fluffy, fuzzy material. So
I feel like if it didn't have the fuzzy, I would own it.
I love the fuzzy. It's like very holiday chic. And like I was saying, you need that right now for how our weather's been, because it's been pretty dang chilly at night.
I weigh 250 pounds. I don't need any extra warmth.
I've got the insulation of a beluga whale.
You calling me fat?
No, I'm playing off what you're saying. Stop
That
doing
was
this
so
to me.
rude. Did you guys hear that?
Yes, I called him a beluga
We
whale.
have audio
guys.
proof.
Shut up.
I'll use it in my court case.
What court case?
I don't know.
Moving on, there's also a mug. It's a red mug with I just got super tongue-tied. There's a little Mickey ornament on it. There's a little wreath. There's snowflakes. It's all in the same style that the spirit jersey and that blanket is in. It's the red with the yellow and greens. Really nice. I really like it. And it's got a big old gold handle, which we were just having this conversation with Amy recently. A mug has to have a good handle or it's not a good mug. If I can't fit my whole hand in the handle and like just feel secure, I don't want it.
You know who's a big like stickler for that? Amy.
That's what I just said.
Did you not know that?
No, of course I did.
Oh.
I want to throw something at you. If the dog wasn't asleep, I would throw him.
That was fun.
You're so obnoxious.
Okay, moving on.
Don't say that. Actually.
Actually what? Don't say that.
People are going to arrest you if you throw your dog.
Oh, I said at him.
Wait, you were going to throw the dog at me?
Yeah, I said if Arthur wasn't asleep, I would throw him at you. He's my attack dog.
That I'm calling
PETA.
DPS.
DPS?
Dog Protection Services?
Yes.
Dog Protective Services.
Out of hand. Anyway,
Moving
there's
on.
also a corksicle tumbler. It's a white tumbler, and then there's a shape of an ornament, and it says Festival of Holidays, Disney California Adventure, the year, and it's got the same little filigree that the mug has, that the spirit jersey has. Super cute. It's 24 ounces. It's not dishwasher safe or microwave safe.
Jeez,
So
okay.
don't because it's metal. It's corksicle.
Yeah.
So it's just to keep your stuff warm. You'll blow up. Don't do it.
I tell you what, if Disney ever collabs with
Yeti?
Hydro Flask, it's game over.
Sean is a Hydro Flask girly now.
I was a Yeti enthusiast. I loved Yeti. I still do. I think they have good products. I still have one that I would use because it's huge. But I got a Hydro Flask. It was a collaboration they did with Vans, so it's got a Vans Off the Wall logo on it, and then one of those little rubber bumpers is like the Vans waffle sole. I can keep ice water in this thing for 2 days and it'll stay cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think my Hydro Flask is broken.
Kenzie's,
No, my pink one, my yellow one was the best.
Where did it go?
Mama lost it.
Worst. Yeah, her pink one, she puts 27 ice cubes in it every morning, and before she gets home from school, she's like, it all melted. Like, how? It's a Hydro Flask.
I don't get it. Because mine stays cold all day. Anyway, Disney, because I know you listen, just like you monitor all of the Facebook pages.
Yeah. The magic is gone.
Disney, please collaborate with Hydro Flask because I will buy one.
Imagine if they listened. We would have a cease and desist.
Yeah, it's so fast. Remember we got one from that travel company?
Yes, I'm like, we're not even I mean, I am a travel agent, but I'm not affiliated.
But not,
with
not under our
Street.
name.
Wasn't it like Magic?
Don't say their name.
Yeah, don't do it. We'll get another one.
Are
Yeah.
they gonna...
They're probably actively listening. Yeah, we're talking about you.
They tapped our phones. Anyway, all right. We got off topic. What's next?
There's a Magic Key exclusive hoodie for Festival of Holidays. It's like a cream color. It has the Magic Key Disneyland logo on the front hoodie pocket. And then it has that same ornament with Festival of Holidays and all the filigree on it, like the Corksicle did.
I'm glad that they allow us to buy Magic Key exclusive items for more money.
Right?
It's so nice of them.
Yeah, because this hoodie, $54.99.
That's not all. Let me see it.
You wouldn't wear it. It's
Oh,
cream.
it's white?
I just said it's
Oh,
cream.
man.
It's cute.
It is
Yeah,
cute.
you wouldn't wear it. But what's our beef with this?
It says 2023 on it.
We don't like
I don't like
merch
dates.
that has years on it.
I did just get something, though, with a date on it.
What did you get?
Was it Oogie Boogie? No.
No. I don't know. Moving on.
Anyway.
And then there are some pins. There's a limited release pin and limited edition pins. The limited release is the ornament that says Festival of Holidays with all the filigree like I've been talking about. The limited edition pin is like a triangular or diamond shape at the top, and it says Festival of Holidays. It has all that filigree, and then it has two ornaments hanging down off of it. One that is like the big Mickey head ornaments that they sell in the park, and then another just looks like a little bulb with a Mickey head on it. So those are both super cute. The limited release pin is $17.99. The limited edition pin is $19.99. And I don't know what the LE is. It doesn't have it listed, but one is very clearly marked limited edition and the other is marked limited release, which means limited release, they're only going to be selling it through the end of the festival. Limited edition, once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, that's a little fun fact. If it says limited release, it's date based. If it's limited edition, it's numbers based.
Wow. We haven't done that one in a long time.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, that was it for festival merch.
It's a good amount of merch, and it is cute. I don't dislike it. I wouldn't wear any of it because I wear too much black.
And it drives me a little bit nuts because there are so many Spirit jerseys where I'm like, oh my gosh, Sean should totally get that, but I know you won't wear it because it's not black.
Yeah, I know it's a bummer, but I do have.
You are.
But my favorite, so I wear one shirt and one shirt only during Christmas time, and that's my red plaid Mickey Mouse.
Your season's greetings.
Walt's
Christmas Tree Lodge.
Christmas Tree Lodge, yeah. I only wear that during
or
Christmas
Tree
time.
Lodge, not Christmas Tree Lodge. I don't know.
Well, Walt's Holiday Lodge?
Holiday Lodge, yeah.
And it's got Mickey Mouse on the back. I got hit up like 4 times when we were in there last time. Like, oh, where'd you get that? I'm like, oh, it's from a couple years ago. A plaid was like, hey, you got that a couple years ago? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, man, I wanted to get that. I was working in merchandise at the time, and I didn't set one aside for myself.
Oh, that's a bummer. I was just talking to, when we were in the Grand getting pictures of the gingerbread house and getting some milk and cookie shots from the lobby. I was just talking
Yummy.
I was just talking to a lady in there because she asked about my green plaid spirit jersey that I have that's from Disney World.
Yeah.
And she was like, did you get that this year? And I was like, no, I got it, I think, like 2020, like 3 years ago. And she was like, that's always like the fun and worst part of holiday merch is seeing what everybody has that they finally bring out again during the holidays, but knowing that there's so much of it that you're not going to get because it was from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many years ago. I was like, I know there's so many people that I see their things and I'm like, gosh, I want that. And I can like almost vividly remember like, oh, that was from blank year. Why didn't I get that?
Yeah.
And I get mad. Like the gray zip ups that we have, the holiday zip ups that we have.
The cardigans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get so mad every single time I see the red and white one because they were on sale because it was 2020 merch.
Right.
So they had that stuff on sale for like 70% off. And I was like, I don't need that. I'm so mad. Every time I see someone wear it, I'm so mad.
There's a Haunted Mansion spirit jersey that came out when I was kind of like boycotting spirit jerseys because I didn't believe in them for some reason. Just I hadn't owned one yet. And I see every time I see it, I kick myself because I want that one so bad because it's black. Mm-hmm. But I do have my favorite one now is my Club 33 one.
Yeah, and that one's black.
We were lucky enough to go on a trip to Club 33 with Amy and some other friends.
Jamie and Tony, shout out.
Shout out, homies. And I got a spirit jersey, and it's my favorite because it's black, but it's got the gold 33 logo on the front and then Club 33 across the back. And there's gray 33 logos all over it. And it's my favorite now because it's black.
I know. I regret not getting that one, but I got the ears that day, and those
were
super cute.
Back to Christmas, there is a shirt that I wanted really bad from Cakeworthy. If anybody has not visited Cakeworthy, they have all kinds of great merch. It's sold out now. It was like a red and green flannel.
Why didn't you get it when you said you wanted it?
I know. And it has a giant Mickey head on the back with a Santa hat. It's so cute. And I saw it at the parks the other day, and it's so cute in person too.
The one piece of advice, well, no, I've been given a lot of pieces of advice from Amy, but the big piece of advice from Amy has always been, if you see something that you want, get it, because the way Disney merch works, it's gonna sell out. If you end up getting it and you get it and you're like, you know what, I don't actually love this as much as I thought I did, you can always return it, but never wait, because by the time you finally go, okay, you know what, I want it, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, and that's very true. But it goes against what I was taught like in my early years, which was if you want something, wait for a month, and if you still want it, get it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm conflicted.
That rule doesn't apply for Disney merch.
No, it doesn't apply to Disney merch because it will be gone. All right, the important stuff. Festival of Holidays, food and drink.
Okay.
Now, there's all kinds of food and drink, like dozens of items. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about the things that we actually physically tried. That way we can give you our rating, and we're going to be doing a Christmas tree scale of 5. And we'll give you our reasons why. But we're not really going to talk about the other items. We'll link that in our blog.
I do have a couple of beverages that I tried that we didn't try this most recent trip.
Right. But they're they're on there. But we'll link the foodie guide to our website, which is back up and running, magiconmainstreet.com. So yeah, so you'll have access to it, or you can just go to it's Disneyland stuff. You can follow them, I guess. Boo. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the chicken chile verde empanada,
which can be found at the festival cart at
over by Plaza de Familia,
Paradise Garden Grill. I
did not love it. But Kenzie did.
It was okay.
Oh.
I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I was hoping. Like it was good.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wish I had liked it more.
I think I wanted it saucier, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
It was too tangy.
You know what it is?
It was texture for me.
It was.
Yeah.
I like when like chile verde. I like when it's like mixed with like sour cream, so that it cuts that tanginess a little bit.
It was very tart. I ranked this as a 2 Christmas trees.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with you on that one.
All right, up next.
Kenzie's all, my rating doesn't matter?
Oh, what's yours?
3.
3
Christmas trees.
Okay.
So our average is a 2.5.
That's not an average of 2.5. That is
2.8.
2 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3. What? $2.33333 repeating.
I was thinking it was 2.88888.
Why did that take me so long to do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait,
Anyway,
how did you do that?
Average.
It's an average.
You know how to.
2 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I was
what.
gonna say you know how to do averages.
Okay, this was a favorite. The holiday turkey empanada. It's basically a walking turkey pot pie.
It is so good. It's at Studio Catering Co. in Hollywoodland.
It's so good that we ate one and then wanted a second one.
So,
But we knew there was too much food to try.
We have had a total of 3 since the holiday season started.
Yeah, we've been eating it a lot. It's delicious. It's got turkey, stuffing, and gravy, right?
Yes, and then a cranberry dipping sauce.
And a cranberry dipping sauce, which they changed. It was a chunkier cranberry sauce. This time it was a lot smoother.
That one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
That one I liked too, but it was the texture again.
Okay, so what'd you rank it?
4.
4?
Okay.
I gave it 5 Christmas trees.
I would give it 5 Christmas trees.
That is a grand total of
4.33333.
4.6666666667.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll round it up to a 5 Christmas trees.
Well, it's different because there are 2 bigger numbers instead of 2 smaller numbers.
That's right. Okay, next.
Wait, hang on. Pause.
Oh, sorry.
Another thing that you can get at the Studio Catering Co., which is something that Kenzie got, was the cranberry refresher, and it's a non-alcoholic beverage. It has cran raspberry and I think Sprite.
Oh yeah.
Or it wasn't Sprite. It was like a sparkling water.
I don't even know what it was. It was good though, even though I ate it at the drank it all at the same time.
Yeah.
What would you rank it?
A 4.
A 4 Christmas trees?
Yeah.
I gave it a 4 Christmas trees.
I would give it a 4 Christmas.
A 4 Christmas trees. It's an average of 4 Christmas trees.
Wow.
The reason I say 4 and not 5 is because cranberry isn't my favorite, but that's not their fault. So
that's a personal preference.
Okay. Moving on to the Impossible Chorizo Queso Fundido.
Which that can be found at the Brews and Bites booth.
It's good. It's not really queso fundido. Because when you have... Okay, so there's queso, for anybody wondering. Queso is more of like a dip, like a creamy dip. Queso fundido is typically more like a stringy
that
cheese.
That cheese.
Yeah, that's a cheesy dish. This is not that. It's more of just a queso. I gave it 4 Christmas trees, and the reason is they don't give you enough chips.
I was literally going to say 3.5.
You end up with so much queso.
We were dipping the chili verde empanada in it.
Yeah,
didn't make it any better.
Finger in it.
Am I remembering wrong, or was it very tangy?
The queso? It's pretty tangy. Yeah.
It was good.
What'd you give it?
Daddy did 4. I did
4.
3.5.
4 Christmas trees? That's a average of 3.83333 Christmas trees.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Next, the beef brisket slider with what was the ketchup?
Horseradish
ketchup. Now.
That's at Winter Sliderland.
Which is over by Grizzly River Rapids. I thought it was pretty gross. And here is why. It was so coated in ketchup that's all I tasted. And it was all over the bun. It was messy. I couldn't even hold it without getting all goopy. And so between the taste of just straight up ketchup and the messiness.
You were like, it just tastes like ketchup on beef.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just ketchup. It was horseradish.
Yeah, but I didn't even taste the horseradish.
There were smoked onions in between the layers of the brisket.
I only tasted ketchup.
0 Christmas trees.
So I gave it 2 Christmas trees.
0
What?
Christmas trees.
Only because I know that it had potential to be good.
No, why would I literally took a bite and everything came out?
Because it was goopy.
Because
I was like,
it was slippery.
okay,
Slippery sliders.
can I eat this in peace?
How many Christmas trees?
0.
Zero Christmas trees.
I don't even think it had potential. I'm
How
just
many
kidding.
Christmas
Yes, it
trees
did.
did you give it? 0?
Your taste buds are broken.
That's not even a 1 Christmas tree. That's
Dang.
0.666666667 Christmas
Rough
trees.
life.
All right. The Southern mac and cheese, which was where?
At Merry Mashups.
Merry Mashups. It was mac and cheese with
andouille
sausage and breadcrumbs.
Spiced panko.
Spiced panko, right?
That was so
It was
good.
delicious. Very greasy.
There was like
Very
a
greasy.
pool of grease
Yeah.
at the bottom.
And it's so funny because we were talking to the cashier, and he was like, "Oh, I love the Southern mac and cheese, but it was very greasy last year. They must have fixed it this year because it wasn't as greasy." And then we
Ours
got it,
had a
and it was a
pool of
puddle.
grease.
That said, it was delicious. The andouille was perfect. The mac and cheese was very well flavored. The panko I could have done without, but it was still
But
really
you
good.
are also not a breadcrumb on your mac and cheese person.
I'm not that
I
guy.
am.
I'm not that guy.
But
I gave it 5 Christmas trees.
Me too.
I would give it 4, and it's my own personal beef with andouille. I'm not the biggest fan of andouille.
That's
With the
4.7 Christmas trees.
with the sausage,
Mm-hmm.
it was really good. Obviously. Wait. Oh, no, it was really good. I loved it. Every single bite I took, I could like feel the grease.
Yeah.
It was like
Coating your
dried
mouth.
grease. No, what is it? What's dried grease?
Congealed.
Like it's like not dried, but it's like
Congealed.
It's like Jell-O.
Like
yeah.
Jell-O.
I was like,
But the thing that I loved about it is there was so much sausage.
they didn't give you like one piece
Yeah,
per
it was
7
like
No,
you could
and
have-
it was like perfectly diced up.
Yeah, you could have a
pieces.
piece of sausage with every bite. It was so good. So,
and we shared it. So
and we shared it. 4.7 Christmas trees. Next was the braised pork belly adobo.
Oh, it's my favorite
So
every
good.
year. It's that
The
favorite thing.
pork belly was
perfect place for it to
fire.
be.
It was bussin'.
Okay. It's my favorite every year because of the garlic fried rice.
The garlic fried rice is good.
The pork belly is hit or miss depending on which one you get, because pork belly obviously is very fatty. There are times where you will get it and all you get is fat and maybe a piece of pork, that you can actually pull
It was
off.
very well balanced this year.
The one that we got,
Really good
there was
flavor.
only one sliver of fat that I think we pulled away because me and Kenzie would have died if we ate it. You don't get bothered by it,
No.
me and Ken. It's a texture thing for me and Kenzie.
I do if it's just a mouth of the fat.
Yeah.
But if I can get a bite of meat with fat, it's a good balance.
So
Because it's not. That's the thing with pork belly. If you're chewing on fat, it's cooked wrong.
yeah, it
Because
should
it's
just,
supposed to melt.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I have a personal PTSD moment because of fat on pork, because when I was a young child dancing around my living room and my mom was cutting up a shake and bake pork chop that she had made.
And I helped.
She was cutting it and feeding me bites, and then she got to a point where she forgot that she had cut fat off and set it to the side, and she cut that and fed it to me, and I was like, "Wah!" So I have a very hard time with fat on meat.
I used to
Because
get
of
in
that?
so much trouble growing up when my mom would make pork chops, because she'd make the poor people pork chops that are paper thin.
Yeah.
Just
shake and bake them?
Yeah, sometimes. But you basically cut the meat out of the fat pocket. So it's like this hollow bone with fat. And then I would just eat the meat. We would get in so much trouble for doing that.
So gross.
with fat, if I get a piece of fat, I won't eat the rest of my food.
Kenzie's day will be done. She has to go home.
Yeah.
Okay, that said.
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so genuine. I'm sorry. I could care less about this dish.
Yeah, I know. You were not into it.
Not even the rice? Oh gosh.
It just tasted like normal rice.
No, it was
garlic
garlicky
fried
goodness.
rice.
There's fried pieces of garlic in the rice. Did I eat all of the fried garlic chips?
Maybe.
Well, you must have, because if you didn't, you guys are just lying.
So that said, I gave it 5 Christmas trees.
I gave it 5 Christmas trees.
What
I
do you
gave
give
it
it, Kenzie?
0.5.
No, not 0.5. That's false.
That's
wasn't-
not false. I didn't care. Like, it wasn't great.
That's cap.
Don't
You're capping?
You're capping.
stop.
Give it at least one.
No.
Really?
Wow.
That seems so unfair.
Bringing down our whole average.
Yeah, that brings it down to a 3.5 Christmas trees. Oh, well. All right. Well, you heard it here. The Esquites Carnitas mac and cheese.
That is at Holiday Duets.
It was good. It was really spicy. I liked it.
Oh, I did not like that.
It was carnitas with esquites, which is basically shaved corn. It had spices. Did it have cranberry on it?
No, it
What was on
had salsa, and then it had spiced puffed rice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did not like it.
Either way, it was good. I liked it. I gave it, what did I give that? 4 Christmas trees.
I gave it a
2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's only 2.67 Christmas trees.
Sorry.
But it was good.
A previous trip, we had also tried the chocolate tart made with Twix cookie bar pieces that is at Holiday Duets. And I tried the Cuban baranda cocktail, which I loved that drink. I am very into like any rum drink recently. And so that one is white rum falernum and maraschino liqueurs, soursop nectar, grapefruit juice, mint syrup, which I knew Sean and Amy were both going to hate it because of the mint syrup. And I still was like, here, try this. And neither of them liked it.
It's liquid toothpaste.
I loved it. So that cocktail, I would have given it like a 4. And then the tart, I would have given a 5. The tart was really good.
The tart, I would give a 4.
It was like a round Twix.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
You were not there for that one. I'm sorry.
Okay, we saved the best for last. The barbacoa tamale de res.
At Grandma's Recipes.
Which is right in front of the stage in Hollywood's Hollywood backlot. What is it, Hollywood backlot? Why do I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hollywoodland.
Hollywood
I'm like
Land.
pretty positive that I ate majority of that.
Probably.
I am pretty positive that it's one of the best tamales I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, the barbacoa tamal de res.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to give this 6 Christmas trees.
That's what I'm going to do too.
Wow, I will too. The tomatillo salsa that's on top is spicy, but it's oh my gosh. And it's like, so it's cut with a crema. So it's, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
And then there they also have a berry pomegranate paloma, which I tried on a previous trip too. I think that was the trip me and Nancy got the Cuban cocktail and the paloma.
Yeah.
The paloma was very tart, but I liked it. You liked the paloma.
I did. It was pretty good.
And I would give the paloma 4 stars also.
Which,
and then
so
the
speaking
tamale
of
6
drinks, okay, the tamale, everybody has to try the tamale. If they sold them in dozens, I'd buy 5. They were so good, so delicious. But anyway, back to drinks. You had tried the Seaborn Mary Cranberry Margarita
at Hollywood Lounge,
which I found out it's not a mixed margarita. It's it's a poured margarita.
You can tell.
It's carbonated.
Yeah.
It's like a beer.
Yeah.
It's made by Seaborn.
Yeah, it's sparkly.
Yeah, it's a cranberry lime margarita. I didn't like it. It was not great. And they serve it without
you gave
ice.
It 4 stars. I mean, 4.
You did.
No, I didn't. I haven't put any.
Oh, I meant 3.
Okay, yeah, because I would do 3 too.
Okay. Kenzie, you can't drink, so.
I can't.
No. So it's a 3.
I gave it a 10. Guys, I didn't drink it, I promise.
I know. But the one that I really, really enjoyed was the shimmering apple pie cocktail. It's made with cinnamon whiskey with pineapple juice, sour mix, green apple liqueur, and edible gold glitter. Now, the thing about this one is it's $18.
We added the whiskey though, right? Isn't that one of the choose your own liquor?
No.
It wasn't?
No. This one is made this way.
Okay.
Because it's cinnamon whiskey.
Okay. It was delicious.
It was an apple pie in liquid form.
Yeah.
It's $18, but man, was it good.
It was so good.
It was delicious. You could barely tell you were drinking alcohol. It tasted like a good apple cider. Just really good. The pineapple threw me off because I thought it was going to taste like pineapple juice, but it tastes like cinnamon apple.
So delicious.
Yeah. Again, $18. I gave it 5 Christmas trees.
I would give it 5 Christmas
And I
trees.
think Amy would too.
Yeah, she liked that one.
So here it is. That is the food and drink that we tried at Festival of Holidays. There's a lot more that we're going to try as we move along. For this trip, we did for the food, we did the Sip and Savor Pass, which is
$59.
$59 after the discount, right?
Yes. No. Before discount.
$59 before the discount. You get
depending on your
15% off if you're a
Magic Key
holder, Inspire Key. So we did the Sip and Savor. You get 8 tabs. Don't peel them off until you're ready to pay.
Or else you'll get in
trouble. But yeah, it's a good deal. You save a little bit of money when you do it that way. Because we would have spent, I think, $14 more than what we had paid for the pass. If we priced
more
it
than
out.
that, because that was our total before we got the 2 empanadas. So
Oh, that's true.
like almost close to 30.
Yeah, you're right. So you save a decent amount of money if you do the Sip and Savor Pass. So I highly recommend it. Festival Holidays is going on until January 7th. You have plenty of time to go try some food. Get on the calendar and book your dates because they are filling up fast as far as reservations go. But keep your eye on the calendar. Just keep refreshing every day. Reservations open up all the time. So don't despair if they're not available.
Yeah, don't get discouraged. You can find something.
Yeah. But with that said, that was our Festival of Holiday adventures.
Hooray!
We talked about all the entertainment. Oh no, we didn't talk about a couple things. There's a few more things that we didn't talk about. So, Viva Navidad is celebrations from Mexico, Brazil, brought to life by cultural performers, and that's going on until January 7th. And then there's a huge fiesta. This joyous street party features exuberant performances, including authentic folklorico dancers, mariachis, Brazilian samba dancers, drummers, and incredible 12-foot tall puppets of Santa and Mrs. Claus, with a special appearance by Mickey and Minnie and their Fiesta's Best.
Yay!
Three Kings Day is something that's going to be happening on January 6th. Commemorate the close of the holiday season with this special celebration that pays homage to the three wise men's visit to the Nativity, featuring traditional decor and a photo op. And then don't forget about World of Color Season of Light, 2 showtimes nightly.
We haven't watched World of Color in forever. Maybe
We should
try
watch
that
it for
soon.
the holiday season.
Yeah. Dessert party.
Yeah. Maybe if they open up, they're always sold out.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, that was our adventure for Festival of Holidays. We're going to do some more. So as we do, we'll just keep updating our podcast. I'm going to say here and now, we are not promising a weekly episode, but we will likely put one out every week. We're promising one every 2 weeks. That way we can make sure that we can keep up our end of the deal, which is producing this show. It does take a lot of work, and so we don't want to overstretch ourselves.
And we're busy, guys.
Yeah. Kenzie goes to school. Regular day is 8:30 to 2:30. And then from then on until 5 o'clock, she has conservatory classes where she's doing musical theater, like audition, repertoire, technical stuff. It's just crazy.
I learned how to audition. I learned how to sing better while acting, and I learned how to act with an ensemble.
Yeah. So she's busy. I've got my new job. And Tabitha's holding down the fort with this dog.
Wow.
Oh, stop. You're the best.
You're like a mother to that dog.
I am.
Like you got that's like a whole entire
That's my
kid.
child.
But anyway, that's going to be our goal, is to put an episode out every 2 weeks, but we're going to try to shoot for one a week like we used to. As long as we're going to Disneyland, we have something to talk about. So that's that. Up next, it is Quote of the Week.
It's time for Quote of the Week. Putting words together that last forever. It's Quote of the Week.
Because it is Walt's birthday week, I decided I would do a quote, not from Walt Disney, but about Walt Disney. This quote was from U.S. President Ronald Reagan, and he said, "December 5th, 1986 marks the 85th anniversary of the birth of Walt Disney. Uncle Walt, as he was affectionately known to his movie-making colleagues in Hollywood, was just that to several generations of American families. A warm, generous uncle who sat us on his knee and told us and retold us stories of comedy, imagination, and adventure. He was a superb animator, a technical wizard, an astute manager and businessman, but above all, he was a man who never lost touch with his child's heart and sense of wonder." As you all know, we love Walt Disney, everything about him. He gave us somewhere to play every week. He gave us somewhere to grow as a family. He gave us somewhere to grow in relationships with friends and others. And we're so thankful that Walt Disney was born, for one. So happy birthday, Walt Disney. But we're so happy that he had such a great vision to put together Disneyland and then to conceptualize Walt Disney World before he passed. And then all the things that came from those pieces of his imagination. The different theme parks, all of the movies, all of the cartoons, just everything that he was about. So happy birthday, Walt. We're thankful for you. And I'm glad that we can enjoy your parks every weekend and walk out, look up above the firehouse, see your light shining and know that you're in the park and say goodnight and thank you every single week. So thank you so much. Happy birthday, Walt. That's it. We did it. We made it through the show.
Wow.
We're so happy to be back. Over the past year, something was definitely missing. There was a bit of joy that was gone. And even though we were hitting up the parks as much as we could, given our situation, there was definitely something that was off. And we've just, as you heard in the beginning of the show, we played the trailer to this season and got a little bit real. But it was all true. There was something that we loved about this show and being able to connect with an audience like you. We're happy that you're here. We're happy that you're back, and we're happy that you took us back into your world. Thanks for dedicating your time to listening to us blab on for a couple hours every week. So with that said, we want to thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you have any comments, questions, or any stories you may want to share with our audience, email us at friends@magiconmainstreet.com or head over to magiconmainstreet.com. Here you'll find links to our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and also become a Patreon subscriber. This show is not free to produce. There are some monthly fees that we have to pay for. So if you want to help out with that, please feel free. For as little as $2 a month, you'll get early access and you'll never have to listen to ads once we get back into advertising again. You can find out more information at patreon.com/magiconmainstreet. Also, make sure you subscribe, leave us a review, and help us spread some magic by sharing our little podcast with the Disney lovers in your lives. Those reviews go a long way. We got a 1-star review from somebody that was spiteful, which threw us off of our 5-star ratings. So anybody that can help us combat that would be great.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. They didn't even leave a review. They just put a 1-star.
Aww.
I know. How mean. Anyway, also, already said that. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so that you get notifications when we post new episodes. Follow us on all of our social media. Kenzie's going to be taking that over. She's going to be posting some really good content, right?
Yes. Whoa. If you're ever in the parks and you find one of my hidden Mickeys, or if you just feel the need, you just tag us in your story or send me a little pic.
Yeah. A little pic.
And if you tag us, I'll repost it.
That's right. You can also collaborate with us if you want. If you see something that you think fits in with our podcast, send us a collaboration request. We'd be more than happy to do that for you.
Heck yeah.
All right. All that said, this is the end. On behalf of Tabitha, Kenzie, Scar, Arthur, and myself, thanks for listening to the Magic on Main Street podcast. We'll see you real soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Magic on Main Street, Just like a churro, you're so sweet. Our time with you is such a treat. Spread the Disney love. Thanks for hanging out with us on Main Street.
Are you still here?
Go away.
It's over. We're done.
I need to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. I got to edit this thing.
I gotta go to school in the morning.
Yeah, let's go. We're done. Say goodnight. Okay, bye.
Sleep tight.
Bye-bye.